Okay, so today we're going to be doing homework 7, which is also the only Firebase homework we have to do. So thank God. So first things first, let's take a look at the instructions. I think you already know all this, but the train scheduler, basically. There was a day when we made a similar app in class, and then we just needed to manipulate some things on Moment to make this train app instead. But we're going to start from the top. So first things first, um, basically we're going to have a header. We're going to use Bootstrap, a little bit of text on the screen, some input fields, and then a table which populates based on submissions to a Firebase and pulls back down from a Firebase. So even if you reload the page, it should just pull from your database everything that you've inputted into the Firebase, unless you've cleared it out. So the four or five main things that we're going to have are the train name, destination, the first train time in military time, because that's what Moment runs off of, and the frequency in minutes. And this should output, let's see if I can find mine here. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. And it'll populate this based on your input here, even if you refresh the page, even if it's still going to pull it from Firebase. Okay, so first things first, let's close out of this. Let's set up our index page. Control new, Control S, index.html, exclamation points. Okay, so let's see, you can name the document whatever you want. Hopefully you can spell better than me. And let's see, in the header, we're going to add all of our random little CDNs and whatnot. First, going to be the Bootstrap CDN. Actually, I'm going to copy and paste these for time's sake. You can pause the video and they'll have comments above each little CDN or style sheet or script source, and then you can go get those as well. So first is going to be Bootstrap. Then we've got you get this to line up. We've got our style.css. Not much in the style.css. Other CDNs we've got here. Pretty much going to copy them all at once. Let's see. So we've got our jQuery, our Moment. Really need to get my alignment right. Okay, good enough. Get rid of some extra space here. So we've got our Bootstrap CDN, which we're going to use to set up the HTML page. Our style sheet, we'll use to color a few different things. Our CDN for jQuery, which is a lot of what this is based around. Our Moment, which we'll use to calculate the train time from now, at a certain point in the table. And I'm pretty sure that's just another jQuery. Moving on. So first things first, I went and got a Jumbotron from Bootstrap. So let's go ahead and do that. And it doesn't have to be the dark Jumbotron like it is right here. You can choose the light one, you can choose the fluid, the non-fluid, but basically we're going to have two little headers in here. You can name whatever you like. Mine says lots and lots of trains, a spreadsheet about trains. Going on down, we're going to tell the user on an H3 class, H3 class M-3. Forget why I named it that. Check out the train schedule. as it will be listed below. And then I'm old-fashioned, so in order to just make things look a little better, without using padding, just use break. Let's see here. Then we're going to, here we need to set up the table for displaying the information from Firebase. This is actually just going to be the table headers. So bear with me, I know this is tedious. So we've got caret table class equals table dark. You do not have to use the dark theme, obviously. ID train schedule. I don't actually think we use that ID, but just in case. Hard to remember off the top of my head. We're going to have a T head for table head right here. Then a TR. Inside the TR we'll have caret TH scope equals column. I know there's several different ways to do this, but this is what I'm going to have on here. And for this time's sake, I'm just going to copy this. 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're going to have 5 things in here. And the first one is going to say train name. The second one is going to say destination. Spell that right? Yep. The third one is frequency, or the frequency at which the train departs the station. I think it's going to be in minutes. Our next train arrival, and all this is calculated using moment. It's not actually input by the user. And then it's subtract from the current time for minutes from now, just in case nobody has their watch. Okay. Table class, let's see here. Now, without ending the table, we're going to, horrible at HTML comments, we're going to make an area of the table to accept input from Firebase. And this is going to be tbody ID equals train list. Got a caret. And this is just going to be an empty body for right now. And the body will end, the table will end, and we'll move on out. I added a little h3 tag here, class M3, just like last time. I can't remember where that's from off the top of my head. Add a train, you can input the information about the train. You can pretty much put whatever you want, obviously. Once again, I am old-fashioned, so throw in a break right there. Another comment here, we're going to make an area for input from the user. So it's going to be like a form, basically. And using Bootstrap. And these are just basic text fields, and they could be assigned an ID, which is what we're going to get their value from. So I'll code out the first one, then I'll copy paste, to make it a little quicker. Div class equals input. I think we're going to have a form, and then our form fields. I don't know why they couldn't just make these like JavaScript comments. Div class equals form group. Label for equals form group example